There was the other question. Why do you hate real estate teams?
Why? I thought it was a good thing to
It,
work
it
on teams,
it is not.
work together.
It is not.
So I
It's
think you
not.
should explain to
Yeah, what
Elizabeth, what's an actually,
exactly? There
real
we go.
estate
So
team.
Because she's
so
right. Because she's right. It is
so.
good to work on a team, but why do
Well,
you?
Exactly.
well, the thing is that
Well, real estate teams in particular.
I have a team. I have a real estate teams. I do have
Okay.
real estate teams, but my real estate teams work as a sales force, right? You got a sales director,
Okay.
you got a sales manager. Realtors being, end up being the sales team, right, or sales people, right? Nobody's money is affected, right? Everybody gets paid what they get paid, and that's what it is, right? And the real estate teams are different. The real estate teams go to, so let me start from a team leader, right? So you always see like the Julana de Tal, team, or the John Doe team, right?
Uh-huh, sí.
Okay, or the Jane Doe team, right? Whoever it is, right? I don't want to put nobody on blast because there's a lot of trash.
It's usually Jane Doe.
It's usually some Jane Doe woman empowerment, freaking team that,
Women.
they
Here we are.
they usually have all
We haven't
they surround themselves with all the ugly girls to make themselves look better, right?
Oh, no, actually, that happened. No, but that happened.
It does
Yes.
happen. I know it does happen. Yeah, it's always you're always gonna get that one real estate agent, right? That surrounds herself with all the ugly girls to make herself look good, and they're all gassing her up, right? And so the thing is this.
Torta season, bro.
Yeah, torta season. So the thing is this. I didn't say it. Giovanni said it. So the thing.
Blame on you.
So the thing is this. It's those realtors there. They all the team leader ends up recruiting all their agents, right? And they belong to her. They work for her. They like her. They're bought into her dream, right? So that team leader has a deal cut out with the broker. The broker doesn't mess with none of them, doesn't care about none of them. All that broker wants to do is talk to the team leader, and the rest of them, if they die on the vine, he don't care. It's their person, right? So if you join a team, you're really not under the broker. You're under that team leader. So you live and die by whatever that person is however that person is doing business, right?
Shouldn't that be illegal? I'm sorry.
It should be, but it's not. And the problem with that is that they have to cut up the closings into all the teams. So nobody ever really makes a lot of money. And a lot of realtors that are scared to break out and go out on their own are the ones that join the teams because it guarantees them a little bit of commission that they didn't work for, right?
So they make them lazy.
Yeah, they are.
I think so.
They are. And so I don't know, you've closed deals with the team, right? And you've closed deals with the team. One team leader doesn't know what the other freaking realtor is doing. It's almost like, and I
Doesn't make sense.
I explain it like this. I said, hey, I always tell people, don't text message me and Vic on a group thread because I think Vic is going to answer the question or do what you're asking, and Vic thinks I'm going to do it. So it's a lost cause. If you want to give an announcement on a group there with us, like, hey, I just closed. Hey, I'm having a baby. Hey, congratulations. We'll
Going
take
on my
it.
sixth vacation.
Yeah, I was going on a 6 vacation. But if you're texting me on a group thread with Vic and you're asking me to do something, right? And it's gonna take me more than 30 minutes to do. I'm probably gonna pawn it off on Vic, right? And Vic is gonna pawn it off on me, and you're not gonna get nothing done. And that's what happens with these teams. They don't know what the heck they're doing. It's just it's the worst. It's the worst thing you could ever do is join a team like that. It's the worst thing.
Like that.
Yes.
The reason
Really-
that
a
I
really good
asked,
structure.
Yeah.
or it's if that should be illegal, is because the person that should only be giving you advice and opinion as a realtor is your broker.
Broker, yeah, definitely.
Like not like another realtor that has been on the business only 2 years probably like me.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why we're going through so many lawsuits right now,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
We're going through
definitely.
so many lawsuits right now because this industry makes it so easy for people to get in and to join just whoever you want to. You want to bounce from this brokerage to another one, all you got to do is just go to Trek, cancel your membership with that broker, and go and sign them with another one, right? The thing is that people who come into this business, if you really want to be successful, it's not that a team is bad, right? The team structure is bad. So whenever you
Yeah.
join, right? I personally, we have a team. What's it called? The WhatsApp, the one there. Yeah, WhatsApp. We have a team WhatsApp, right? So I technically have a team. I lead a team. I'm a manager of 15 as of today. I just acquired another agent, right? So I'm a manager of 15 right now. it doesn't necessarily mean that I get paid from my agents. I am not breaking their commissions. I am not taking from their commission.
They get paid the
as
same,
my
yeah.
agent. I
Okay.
get paid from my brokerage, right? So it's different. My realtors get paid whether they were on my team or by themselves, the same commission. Whatever they worked out with the broker, that's up to them, right? My whole goal, and the reason why I say there's a difference, whenever you join a company like this, there's a difference, right? I don't necessarily want to be a broker. I don't want to break off from here and go create my own company. I want to build something great within the company. There's a reason why we do this podcast. There's a reason why I'm more into media. I don't necessarily want the accolades of being a broker. That means absolutely nothing to me.
So
Whenever
okay.
you tell me you're a broker, it don't mean nothing to me.
So,
ahead.
like to me, I was telling you, I was telling Florida, I was really wanting to become a real estate agent. So, what do you recommend me to go? Like, okay, I got my license. So, do I join a team?
No.
No.
Definitely
That's
no.
the
Don't
worst thing you can do.
join a team and don't join a brokerage that's going to be charging
Where do I
you
go?
like all of
Like,
these
okay, I got my
excess
license.
fees.
What? And I want to be a good one, on time, right? So, what do I need to
Perfect. If you want to be a good realtor,
do? A good one, yes.
first thing you need to expect whenever you come into this business, there's two type of realtors you can be. If you want to come into this business, and from the moment you get into this business, you want to make at least a little bit of money every single time you go into the office or somebody hands you off a lead, and you don't want to work for that lead, but you want to make a consistent amount of money every single month, you're going to work for a team. And a team that we don't like. Necessarily, like the structure that we don't like.
Okay.
If you want to come into this business and make money and be self-reliant and have your own pipeline, you need to come into a team where they're telling you, I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to take you by the hand. And if you don't do what I tell you to do, you're not going to make no money.
Well, that's a leadership.
That's leadership, right? That's a
course.
leadership role.
Definitely. I'm looking for
a good-
that.
You're a good soldier. You're not necessarily, you're not a worker at that point, right?
Okay.
You're an individual who's coming in here to learn to make money. You're not an individual who's coming here to work and make money. There's two different things. You're not an
Yes.
hourly clock.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how to go out there and get your money. I'm going to help you with each deal, but I'm not going to give you a lead. It's different. Every now and
It
again,
is
I
different.
might put you on a deal. Every now and again, right? It depends if I need help with it. But automatically, the moment you come in here, I'm not going to give you a lead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go get your own leads. So you keep the bigger piece of the pie. If I show you how to get your own lead, you keep that 80, that 60, whatever it may be. You're not taking home 20% because I gave you that lead.
You're
Every
teaching
now
me
and again, I will
what do
give
I
a
need
lead
to
to
know, of
And,
course.
Exactly.
and that's what happens with the teams is that the money, whatever you make is all cut up with the whole team. And then on top of that, this is what's terrible, right? You know, you're indebted to your team leader, right? To make sure you give them whatever cut split that you make, right? And then on top of that, you still have to pay to your cap to your broker.
Wow.
So they're double dipping there. The company's double
yes.
dipping. So in my opinion, the only reason that people join teams is out of fear. And
Yes.
it's out of fear of being on their own, fear of making no money at all.
Or lazy people.
And-
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
there's-
lazy
there's a
people
lot
that
of-
they just
there's
want.
there's a lot of lazy people.
Of course.
And then there's
They don't have big goals.
Or
Yeah.
for the clout.
yeah, for the
Or
clients.
for the clout. You want to
being
look
part
at
of
it.
that.
Yeah.
Man, there's
Also,
this is not to cut you off, Lord, but to cut
This
you
is
off.
trending.
Yes, not to cut you off, but to cut you off, Lord. There are some women who come into this business, right? Who their husbands provide a great lifestyle
Yeah,
for them.
definitely.
Uh-huh.
And instead of starting a hobby, they come into real estate.
Like the TV show.
So they just want to, exactly. They want the clout, they want the pictures, they
Mm-hmm.
have free time to go home at home, right? So they don't necessarily need to make money from the business.
Yes.
So they're okay with taking 20% off of a deal, 10% at sometimes off of a deal because they don't need the money.
It's
They're
like
not
a
starting
hobby.
a business.
It's
It's
a
a
hobby.
hobby for them and they look nice.